Hey there, I am Karyn Buxman, nurse, author, neurohumorist, and I am here with my two colleagues. I just love these gals. Kathy Dempsey, nurse change agent, and LeAnn Thieman, who is Speaker Hall of Fame and famous for all of her chicken soup for the Nurses Soul books and self-care for healthcare. And we have combined our efforts as the three NightinGALS. And we want to be here in this time of where you guys are just crushing it, but we don't want you to be crushed. And as the NightinGALS, we are here to support you. We want to recognize you. We want to honor you. We want to uplift you and appreciate you. And so people are sending us questions, and we wanted to just throw some of our thoughts to you with you being in the trenches. And one of the questions that we got from a nurse, and thank you for sharing this with us, she said, how do I deal with all of this stress now? Great question. Kathy, what do you have to say about that for our nurse friends?
We're always under stress, but this is a very intense time. And I, as an former ER trauma nurse, I know what stress is. I know what times are. And, you know, the ability to accept everything is changing. Just everything. I mean, from moment, everything is changing. And what happens to us is we have a tendency to hold on to what is changing, and that's what causes pain and suffering. So the key really is to embrace certain uncertainty, to know that tomorrow is not going to be like today, and the next day is not going to be like it, and we have no idea, and there's no even reason to obsess about it. Just accept that we need to embrace certain uncertainty. LeAnn, what do you think?
Well, I think the most important thing is how we have to cope with it then and deal with it, the stressors that we do have in our lives. I often say we can't control the situation, we can control our reaction to it. And one of the very best ways to deal with the stress in our lives is so simple that people often discount it. And that's by taking time every day to stop several times a day and breathe. That slow, deep, easy breathing they teach in childbirth classes and in yoga classes. That slow, deep, easy, rhythmic breathing deep from your abdomen releases a lot of stress, a lot of and tension, and a lot of endorphins in our brains. That's our body's feel-good medicine, as you know. And anything to do with the rhythm, and Karyn will talk about laughter, adding to that as well. But to take time several times a day to be still. First of all, maybe by yourself. One nurse told me, that's in the bathroom stall. Fine. I often say, you know, we should do this in the break room of the bathroom, and sometimes that's the same thing, right?
Right. Exactly.
To breathe then. And also, it's a really great community building thing. To breathe with your coworkers. It takes 60 seconds or 2 minutes to breathe together and release that stress and tension. And it's a wonderful thing to do with families and people that you love, whether it's a toddler or a 90-year-old. Just breathing together eases that stress and brings that sense of peace. So it's so simple, but please don't discount it, because that's one of the best coping skills for stress.
Absolutely. And you know, LeAnn, it is actually the first coping skill that we ever had, right? When somebody cut our cord, I mean, what did we do? We took a deep breath. So, like, we've had it on us, but very few people use it.
That's right. That's what's key. Right, Karyn?
Oh, you guys are so spot on. I'm just so loving this. And I'm just like, oh yeah, that's for me too. That's for me too. Because this is for all of us. I mean, even if you know, this is a family member or somebody watching this, because I mean, this is just good common sense for everybody. But we love our nurse friends who are out there on the front line. And Kathy, I loved what you said about embracing, you know, certain uncertainty, because our brains crave certainty, and our brains are always just, I mean, the purpose of our brain is to keep us safe. And so it's always scanning for threats. And right now, man, there's just threats firing up our brain everywhere. And you guys know that when your brain gets fired up, man, the norepinephrine is firing, and the adrenaline is firing, and the cortisol is firing. And that isn't helping you, and it's not helping you help others. And so with the breathing and the embracing of the certain uncertainty, I want to encourage you to harness humor. And there's several different ways you can do that. But one of the ways that we use humor when we're dealing with challenging times is just simply to distract ourselves. When we have to embrace that certainty and certain uncertainty, you know, we have to be able to just let go. And sometimes humor just gives us that brain break that allows us to, just for a nanosecond, to let go. Because I've discovered over 30 years of doing this, it's not about the importance of the 20-minute breaks and the 30-minute breaks and the hours of doing these things that Kathy and LeAnn and I are talking about. It's the cumulative effect of doing it frequently and consistently. So if you got it, people are going to wonder why you keep running to the bathroom. And it's like, is it a weak bladder? No, it's because you got to breathe. It's because you got to breathe, you know, but distracting yourself with having something funny around you, whether it's a sign or whether it's a funny friend or whether it's just a funny thought. Take your brain and give yourself a quick brain break just to distract, because we want to break up that amygdala hijack so that you can think more clearly and so that you can be healthier. That's what we want for you. That's what the three of us want for you. Do you guys have anything to add to that?
No, just your health and your happiness is our primary key. And another word I add a lot now is a sense of peace. And I think all those things that Kathy and Karyn mentioned, and with the breathing, some people even have a word they say as they breathe in. They say, you know, I am relaxed, or let go, let God, or I am filled with peace. Because I think in all the stress and chaos, what we're really searching for is that sense of inner peace. And we hope that this opportunity and our few words blessed you with that.
Yeah, so much. Go ahead. I mean, we do. We care about you. We really do. And we want to recognize you. We want to honor you. We want to appreciate you. We want to just say thank you, thank you, thank you for all you do. This is from our hearts to your heart. We appreciate you so much being out there and doing this work. And if there's a way that we can be of service to you, you can learn more about us if you're wondering, who the heck are these people? We have a collective website called yearoftheNurse.com. This is the anniversary, 200th anniversary of Florence Nightingale's birthday. YearoftheNurse.com. What a crazy way to start off yearoftheNurse.com. But man, you guys are crushing it. We thank you so much. We're going to be back with some more of your questions. If you have more questions, please reach out to any of us. We want to address this. We want this to be for you. And again, thank you so much. Take care of yourself, and God bless you.
Amen.
Woohoo!